This podcast is sponsored by ScienceBasedLearning.com. Discover your passion for languages with our innovative ebook, audiobook, and video system. Maximize retention using spaced repetition. Start your journey today.
How repetition boosts adult language learning success. Discover why repetition is key to effective language acquisition and how strategic review can dramatically improve your adult language learning journey. The power of repetition in language learning strategies. When it comes to mastering a new language, repetition often gets a bad rap. Many adult language learners assume it's boring or ineffective, but the truth is, repetition is one of the most powerful tools in the science of language learning. Whether you're just starting out or looking to boost your fluency, understanding how and why repetition works can dramatically improve your results. Learning a new language isn't just about memorizing vocabulary or practicing grammar rules. It's about creating lasting neural pathways in your brain. Repetition plays a crucial role in this process by reinforcing these pathways, which ultimately leads to better retention and recall. Let's break down why repetition is so important and how you can use it as part of your language acquisition strategy. Why repetition works, the science behind it. Our brains are wired to learn through repeated exposure. When you encounter a word or phrase multiple times, your brain strengthens the connections associated with that information. This is sometimes called the spacing effect. Reviewing material at strategically timed intervals improves memory more effectively than cramming. Adult language learning benefits particularly from spaced repetition because it respects how the brain naturally processes and retains information. Unlike children, adults generally have busier lives and less time to dedicate to continuous study sessions, so making each study moment count is essential. Repetition forces your brain to engage with the language on multiple occasions, which helps transition new language elements from short-term to long-term memory. It's not just mindless drilling. The key is appropriate, spaced repetition. Revisiting material just as you're about to forget it helps solidify knowledge without overwhelming you. How to use repetition effectively in your language learning. Simply repeating words or grammar points over and over won't guarantee fluency, but strategic repetition does. Here's how you can incorporate repetition into your daily study routine. Use spaced repetition software, SRS. Tools like flashcard apps leverage algorithms that show you vocabulary and phrases right before you're likely to forget them, optimizing learning efficiency. Revisit previous lessons regularly. Make it a habit to review what you studied last week or last month. This keeps old material fresh and connects it to new content. Mix passive and active practice. Listening to podcasts or watching videos in your target language offers passive repetition, while speaking and writing provide active use. Balancing these methods strengthens retention. Create personal associations. When repeating vocabulary, associate new words with an image, story, or emotion. This context helps your brain store words more meaningfully. Practice speaking aloud. Saying words and sentences out loud multiple times improves pronunciation and helps lock phrases into your speech muscle memory. Common mistakes with repetition in language learning. Many learners misunderstand repetition and fall into these traps. Repetition without variety. Sticking to just one type of exercise or material can lead to boredom and burnout. Ignoring meaning and context. Repeating words or sentences without understanding their meaning or proper usage limits effectiveness. Cramming. Instead of spacing, trying to memorize large chunks of vocabulary in a short period causes quick forgetting. Over-relying on passive exposure. While listening and reading are critical, lack of active production, writing, reduces the benefits of repetition. To get the most out of your repetition practice, make sure you're engaging with varied content, reviewing at spaced intervals, and integrating active use of the language. How to incorporate repetition into adult language learning without overwhelm. Adult language learners often juggle work, family, and other commitments. You might worry that repetition means endless, boring drills that don't fit into your busy schedule, but repetition doesn't have to be tedious or time-consuming. Try breaking your repetition into short, manageable sessions throughout the day. Even 5 to 10 minute bursts repeated regularly can have a huge impact. Additionally, using fun and engaging materials, like songs, podcasts, or stories tailored to your level, can make repetition enjoyable. Another great approach is to integrate repetition into activities you already love. For example, if you enjoy cooking, find recipes in your target language and repeat key vocabulary related to ingredients or actions. Making repetition practical and relevant keeps motivation high. Tools that maximize learning through repetition. Technology has made repetition easier and smarter than ever. Programs and apps are designed around the science of language learning, especially spaced repetition principles, making it straightforward to review the right material at the right time. If you're wondering how to learn a language efficiently and want a system that combines simplicity with scientific backing, check out sciencebasedlearning.com. This platform offers a simple ebook, audiobook, and video language learning system combined with an online practice app that uses the science behind spaced repetition to maximize your learning and retention. It's tailored for adult language learners who want to see real progress in less time. What's great about such a system is that it removes the guesswork from repetition. You don't have to figure out when to review or which items to focus on. The app does it for you based on your performance. This not only saves time, but also keeps you motivated by showing measurable improvements. Final thoughts. Repetition is often seen as monotonous, but it's absolutely essential for effective language acquisition. By repeating material in an intelligent, spaced manner, adults can overcome the challenges of language learning and finally start seeing progress that sticks. Keep in mind that repetition isn't about rote memorization, it's about reinforcing neural pathways, improving comprehension, and building the confidence to use the language actively. When combined with engaging content and regular practice, repetition becomes one of your greatest allies in the journey to fluency. So if you want to learn a new language efficiently and scientifically, give repetition the attention it deserves. And for a modern science-backed approach that works with your lifestyle, definitely check out sciencebasedlearning.com. Their system is designed to help adult learners maximize retention and enjoy the process.